Hey guys, you're welcome back to SNS Kitchen. You're very welcome. If you are new here, a warm welcome to you. Okay, so today I'll be making this yummy and delicious carrot stew. This is the best substitute for tomatoes. Very, very yummy, extremely delicious. Without wasting much of your time, let's delve into the making. For this recipe, I'll be needing all these ingredients. I have fresh carrots, I have ginger, I have garlic, red onions, white onions, red bell pepper, long sweet pepper, habanero, and chili peppers. I'm gonna head to cut it into big chunks and I'm gonna be washing that properly. Please make sure you peel the back of the carrot before cutting and washing. So next step is to start the blending process. For this recipe, I'll be making use of my food processor. This is to make sure I get rough chop after blending. If you want to make use of your normal kitchen blender, please make use of the pulse button, okay? This will also give you a rough chop. The reason why I'm going to blend this roughly is to make sure I don't have my stew splashing all over the place while frying. So if you blend this into puree, be ready to have your stew splashing all over the place. If you blend it roughly, you're gonna have a smooth cooking, okay? And that is done. This is exactly what I want to have. It's not smoothly blended. So I'm gonna set it aside and move over to the next stage. And next, I'm going to start parboiling all the proteins I'll be needing in this recipe. I have turkey, I have beef, I have cow skin. They are all thoroughly washed, okay? So to this, I'm going to be adding my vegetable bouillon. When I'm done, I'm going to introduce my seasoning powder, which is chicken seasoning powder. I'll be adding my grated garlic and grated ginger. And next I'm going to introduce my coriander powder, curry powder, beef seasoning powder, thyme, onions, that is onions flake. I'll mix them to combine and I'll be adding my water to cover that. When I'm done with adding the water and mixing, I'll cover and let it cook on a medium heat for at least 30 minutes. And over here, I'm going to start frying our stew, our carrot stew. To my pan, I'm going to introduce my oil, grated garlic and grated ginger. I'll stir everything well and introduce our blended carrots and peppers, onions and the rest of it. As you can see, I added much oil. That is how to fry carrot stew. Do not fry with small oil. It's going to splash all over the place. The second tip is to blend roughly if you don't want it to splash, okay? When you're done frying for 10 to 12 minutes, then you can now skim the excess oil. Over here, I have my meat and turkey with cow skin. They are all done cooking. I'm going to separate that and set the stock aside. And over here, the stew is frying beautifully for 12 minutes now. And as you can see, it is not splashing. This is the work of the oil. And next, I'm going to start seasoning immediately. I introduce the meat stock, bouillon powder, seasoning cube, salt, and chicken seasoning powder. I'll mix very well to combine and I'll start to skim the excess oil before I continue cooking. You can as well skim the oil when you are done cooking. It all depends on what you want, okay? I did this severally before I could get rid of most of the oil that has floated on top. You can do this by dipping your spoon and the oil goes into the spoon automatically, yeah? So next is to introduce our fried turkey and beef. I did not fry the cow skin. I love how tender it is, okay? So I'm going to cover this stew and let it fry on a medium heat for the next 4 minutes. And this is 4 minutes later. Our stew is ready to accept the 2 ingredients remaining. I added nutmeg powder at this point. This is to make sure the stew retains that flavor, okay? And I added my basil leaf. Make use of spinach or ugu leaf if that's what you have. And this brings us to the end of today's episode. Guys, please try this recipe and leave me a comment down below, okay? I want to say a very big thank you for watching. Until I come your way next time, remain blessed. I love you. Bye-bye. Bye.